Hi everyone, it's Abbey here again from TV4Education. I'm back with another YouTube Live showing you some of the great resources that we have on TV4Education in a particular subject. In this video, that subject is Ancient China for years 11 and 12. So if you're teaching years 11s and 12s and you think this would be interesting to you, make sure to stick around so I can show you some of the great YouTube content, TV4Ed content and smart lessons content that we have. You can also be used for teachers who teach different subjects or different years. If you think you or your co-workers will get something out of this, make sure to stick around. But before I get into it, make sure to click the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and to ring the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, so you never miss one of these, and so you're notified whenever we do upload anything related to TV4Ed, so you can keep up to date with all of the latest news, updates, and content on TV4Ed. If you do miss this live, don't stress. All of our YouTube live streams are uploaded to our YouTube channel after the fact. Make sure to also check out the description so that you can see all the different information regarding TV4Ed from our FSI community Facebook group to our help articles, our website, as well as all of our social media, so you can keep up to date on everything. And with all of that being said, I'll take you to my screen and I'll show you some of the content that we currently have available. So as I said, this lesson is on ancient China. So you can start with just going through the different categories here, clicking view all. But if you specifically want a specific video or a specific topic, go up to smart search up here and type in what it is that you are after. So I've typed in ancient China, and because I've got smart search ticked, that means that it is searching the description, the title, as well as the tags. So if the words ancient China appear anywhere in any of those things, the video will come up, and it's sorted by most recently added, so you can have the most up-to-date content. But you can scroll down as far as you want and you can see all of the different content that we have. If you want to be a bit more specific, you can click title, and that will filter it down to videos that just have ancient China in the title if you want to do that. So I can see that this is a closed caption video on the Great Wall of China and how it was built. So I can skip through the video and I can see that it is something that I want to show to my students, and I can click the star button, add it to my items immediately, or I can click the share button so I can immediately share it with my students for them to watch. And then I can select the category. So I want to show it to year 11s and above. I'll click year 11. I want them to have access till the end of the year. And once I've selected those two categories, it will automatically provide the share link to give to your students, as well as an embed code to put into your school's learning management system, and a QR code if you want to share it that way as well. So you can do this, you can narrow it down, you can broaden it up to just China if you want. You can make it ancient history in general if you would like. You can also do a subject search here, so you can click subjects, you can go to HAS, which is humanities and social sciences. You can go down to history, and you can see that you've got the ancient history here, as well as Australian history, medieval history, and the world wars. So you can also search that way as well, but if you want to be a bit more specific, you can just go to the smart search bar at the top and search that way. You can also do this for lessons and YouTube. So when you're on the home page, it will automatically search the TV4Ed videos. But if you want to search for YouTube and lessons, make sure you click the YouTube or lessons tab here, or you scroll down to curated or normal YouTube here, and you can click view all and search that way, or the smart lessons bar here and click view all, and you can do it that way as well. So we'll go to YouTube, so you can type in ancient China and you can see all of the curated and regular YouTube content. If you don't know the difference between curated YouTube and regular YouTube, the difference basically is regular YouTube just searches everything that is currently available on YouTube through TV4Ed. Curated YouTube does the same, but all of the content has been curated by our TV4Ed team, meaning that it is all educational and curriculum based, so there won't be anything irrelevant or inappropriate there. So you can scroll down and you can see maybe this video here. You add it to your My Items the exact same way that you do to the regular TV4Ed video. So you can click on it, see that it's a crash course history video, which are really popular amongst teachers. They're quite often put into the pre-built smart lesson video lessons that come with TV4Ed, which I can show you a bit later on. So you can add this to your My Items the same way you added the TV4Ed video. You can share it with your students the same way by clicking the share button here. And then to do the same with the smart lessons, you can just go to lessons, and you've got ancient China already typed in, so they automatically come up, and you can see that there's some lessons on ancient China here. You can see this one's for year 11 ancient history students, same with this one and this one, so they're appropriate for the class grade that you're teaching. So if you want to add these to your My Items, you click on them, you just click add to my library. When you click on them, you'll be able to see the description. You can see obviously what it's about, the class grade it's for, and also what the highest rated content in this lesson is. So you can see here that the highest rated content is MA, so you can be pre-warned for that before you add it to your My Items. So I'll quickly go ahead and just add all of these to My Items so I can show them to you later. So these are all video lessons. So there's 3 different types of smart lessons we have on TV4Ed. We have video lessons, which are about 5 videos, along with about 5 to 10 questions related to the videos. There's resource lists, which contain TV4Ed videos, YouTube videos, links to articles, PDF files, etc., etc. But there is no questions with those. And then we also have the study guides, which are an atom study guide paired with the video on TV4Ed, so you can download the study guide if you prefer to teach that way. They are all color coded, so the video lessons are all in green, so that's how you'll be able to tell them apart. They're not loading on my screen right now, I do believe just because of internet problems, but if you get up on your own TV4Ed, you'll be able to see that all the smart lessons are color coded, as well as it has the type of smart lesson it is on the cover, so you'll be able to tell which you are adding to your My Items. So now that I've done all that, I'll go to My Items, and I can see all of the content that I just added. So I can see this video on the Great Wall of China here. I can click on it and immediately play it. I can share it with my students from here as well, or just play it to the class. Same with the YouTube video here. And then to access the video lessons, you just click on them. It will open up in a new tab, and you can see all of the videos and questions in this video lesson here. So once you've added these to your My Items, you can actually edit them yourself. If you see maybe you don't want maybe you're showing it to younger students and you think it would be appropriate for them, but you see that this video here is rated MA and you don't want to show that to your students, you can just click the little bin button and it will get rid of it for you. Or if you look through the content and you think that most of it is appropriate for your students, there's just some sections you don't want them to see, you can go to this scissor button up here, and you can create chapters so that only the appropriate content is shown to your students. You can also do this when you create your own video lessons and smart lessons as well, but you can also do it with the existing smart lessons on TV4Ed if you want to edit them yourself. You can also change the order of the videos by clicking the up and down buttons here, and you can also edit the questions as well by clicking this little edit button. You can edit the answers or the question itself. You can delete it and send them up and down as well. So there's 3 different kinds of questions we have in these lessons. There's the yes and no questions, which just ask your student a question and they tick yes or no whether the statement's correct. The multiple choice questions, which obviously they just tick the correct answer or multiple answers if there are. And the missing word questions, where they just type in the missing word into this box here. And they're all related to the videos, so if you're showing these videos to your class, they can have this worksheet open on their computers or printed out, and they can be answering it alongside the videos if they're paying attention, as they should be. Or if you're sharing it, this video lesson with them, they can watch the videos and answer along as they're watching it at home. You can also change the title by clicking the edit button here, where you can change the title as well as the description as well. You can also add hints in the videos and the questions, so you can click the little edit button here and you can create a little hint. This can be anything. It can just be a message to your students, or it can be a hint to the correct answer to the question, or just where the correct answer maybe is in the video for your students as well. So a lot of our existing video lessons are already clicked for you. So you see this video here isn't just specifically about ancient China, it's actually about different ancient civilizations. So the only relevant content in here that you will be able to see will be the ancient China content. So if you skip through the video, will skip past all the other content that is maybe related to ancient Egypt, ancient Greece, etc. So you and your students only see the actual content that is relevant to the questions that are being asked and the content that is being taught to your students. You can also add resources to this as well by clicking add resource here. You can bring up this screen and you can copy and paste whatever it is you want into here. So we'll see this video that I had before. I want to add this to the lesson, so I can copy and paste the title and I can paste it into here, click search, and now you see that this video has come up. And if I click add to lesson, it will automatically add it to my lesson. You can do the same with curated YouTube and regular YouTube. You can upload your own files if you want to add some PDF files or something to this video lesson if you don't just want to teach through videos. You can also add some URLs to articles, or you can also add your own text as well if you would like to. So you can do it that way. You can also add questions. You just click add question and you click the tab for whichever question it is you want to add, whether it's multiple choice, yes or no, missing word, and you enter in all the details and then just click save question down here and you'll be able to create that lesson. So obviously with the multiple choice, you just type all of the different answers into here. It will only, you can put up to 6 in, but if you only want to put 4, that's fine. You can just put 4 in and it will only show 4. And then you tick the correct answer for that. Same with the yes or no. You just click yes or no. And then for the missing word, you just type whatever it is you want. And then you just click hit missing word. And then you type the correct word in here for your students to answer. And once you click save, that will add that to that lesson. So as you can see, this ancient China lesson is on the Jin Dynasty, which is in the curriculum for Year 11 students. And also you can see that there is another one here on Cao, which is, again, in the Year 11 curriculum, Australian curriculum. So you see this one's got some YouTube videos as well as some TV4Ed videos, as well as obviously the questions. So each video lesson usually has about 5 to 10 questions, maybe a little bit more. It depends. The ones that already come with TV4Ed are usually 5 to 10, sometimes more. If you request a lesson yourself, which you can do if you go to mailbox, so you click up here in the top left, go to mailbox, and then you can go to TV4Ed requests and make a request. And if you click topic request, you can request a lesson with us if you would like us to make one for you. And you can request the kinds of questions you want, how many you want, etc., etc. And in that case, it makes maybe you request we write 20 questions for you, then we can write 20 questions for you. And then once that lesson is complete, it actually gets added to the TV4Ed catalog, so all different teachers that have TV4Ed can access it. So in some cases, there can be a lot more questions or a lot less, but usually about the average is 5 to 10 questions. So you can also create your own lessons. As I said before, you just go to the top left here where my cursor was before, you go to Smart Classrooms, you go to Create Lesson, and then you can open this tab and then it will, you can create your own lesson. And you just do everything how I was saying before. The only thing different is that you type in the lesson name and the description, click save, and then you can automatically add the questions and the videos and edit them and delete them, etc., like I was showing you how to do before. So we'll go back to my items. So we had another ancient history one, which was the Han Dynasty. So this again is in the Year 11 curriculum. You can also show it as extra content, maybe to Year 12s or to Year 10s. Maybe if the Year 10s are advanced, or if they've finished all their work, you can add this as an extra thing in preparation for Year 11. Or if they're Year 12s, this can be secondary content that they use, maybe as references for their essays or extra study material, however it is you want to use it. And as I said, you can also search through all of the videos we have on TV4Ed on Ancient China, as well as through YouTube, and you can add them to the lessons yourself. You can create your own lessons. You can request that we make one for you, or you can just and you can share all of this content however it is you get it with your students, or you can play it for them in class, however it is you want to go about things. So that was all I had for you today. I've shown you how to add how to search for ancient China topics in both the TV4Ed videos category as well as YouTube videos and smart lessons, how to add all of this to your My Items and how to share it with your students, how you can edit the smart lessons that you add to your My Items, as well as how you can create your own or request that we create one for you. So I hope you got something out of this session. If there's any topics that you would like me to cover in future videos, if there's any subjects that you yourself are teaching and you'd like me to show you some of the great content that we have, I'd be more than happy to do that. So you can pop that in the comments below, and I'll be happy to add that to my list, and I can do a YouTube live for you. If you missed this YouTube live, don't stress, it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel afterwards. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you can be notified whenever we upload anything or whenever we go live, so you can be kept up to date with everything that is going on with TV4 Education. Also make sure to check out the description where you can find lots of useful information from our help articles, our website, as well as our FSI community Facebook user group where you can interact with other users as well as us, and then also all of our social media so you can keep up to date with everything that we are doing. So that's all for the YouTube Live today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week for another YouTube Live on another subject, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye everyone.